our Get Wisdom and Get Understanding, our challenge we're doing for 31 days. 31 days. I am Keisha Ben Release Wade, encouragement speaker, author, singer, prayer warrior, and educator. And so we are reading our Get Wisdom and Get Understanding 31 days of devotional from the book of Proverbs. If you have this book, you can go ahead and get it out. If not, you can go onto my website at www.benrelease.com. Again, I just want to welcome you all and say thank you for chiming in and coming on in live. So good morning, good afternoon, maybe nighttime where you are. I just want to say hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you feeling? We're doing this, we're getting wisdom and getting knowledge and getting understanding. And so being obedient to God is what we're talking about. So I want to go ahead and get started. We are reading about of course, our devotionals for 31 days, and we're talking about the challenge right now. So the challenge is coming from our theme, Proverbs chapter 4, verses 7, reading out of the King James Version. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. And so our challenge, what is our challenge? Is getting the word of God into our lives daily, not just when we're going through, but getting the word of God into our lives every day, whether we're going through something, whether we're not going through something, but focusing on God, praise and worshiping God. So it says, join the Get Wisdom and Get Understanding challenge by applying the word of God to your life by reading a daily devotional of Proverbs for 31 days. Did you know that your thoughts can become your words and your words can become your actions? And the decisions that you make can later affect your future. As you read a daily devotional a day, allow the word of God to speak to your heart and lead and guide you to get wisdom and get understanding and apply what God reveals to you in your daily life. Stay encouraged. So that is the word. That is the word. That is the challenge that we want to do is get the word of God into our spirits, into our souls, into our minds, into our hearts every day, not just when we're going through. And so, of course, it is day number 6. We are on day number 6. So if you do have your book, on day number 6 is what we're reading on. So I want to go ahead and get started. We are reading from Proverbs for day number 6, Proverbs chapter 6, verse number 23. And it reads, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. And that came from Proverbs chapter 6, verses 23. And so our Get Wisdom and Get Understanding devotional day 6 says, which is the word of God, what the word of God gave me, is God is warning you about some things that you are doing. Take heed and obey God, because being disobedient will have consequences. Stay encouraged. So God is saying here, for my commandment is a light. He's given a command and is going to pave the way for you. And so there's some things that we may not be doing that we're supposed to do, and God is commanding us. He's commanding us to do some things, and we cannot be disobedient to the word of God or what he's telling us to do. His way shows us, his way guides us, his way leads us into the right direction. You know, God is sending a warning. Is there something in your life at this very moment that you are doing that you are not supposed to be doing? At this very moment, God is warning you. God is instructing us. He's instructing me. He's commanding us. He's commanding you. He's commanding me. So there are things that we have to follow. It's the way of life. It's the way of life. We can't have it no other way. God is not going to have it no other way. We've been doing it our way, so we have to just go ahead and be obedient to God and just do it what the will of God tells us to do. Again, God is warning us about something, and if you take a look into your life right now, just dissect your life right now and just think about it. At this very moment, what is God speaking to you? What are some of the things that you are doing that you do not supposed to do? And God is commanding you. He's commanding you to stop something, and he's trying to, not trying, but he is guiding you to a light, to get into that very light of what you're supposed to be doing, and you're still wavering. So don't waver, but go straight on the straight and narrow path to God, because his way is the right way. And so, again, I just want to encourage you on that word. We are reading Get Wisdom and Get Understanding, devotional day number 6. And we are coming from my book. Here's one of my books that I've written is the Get Wisdom and Get Understanding, 31 Days of Proverbs, from devotional from the book of Proverbs. And you can get this book on my website, www.benrelease.com. Also have some other books on there. My purpose journal. And write down your purpose and what your purpose is in life, not only just your purpose, but some other things that you may be going through that you just want to journal down in. This book is talking about write the vision, make it plain, and run with it, what God has given you, and coming from the verse of Habakkuk 2 and 2. The other one is um, my book of Been Released, which talks about uplifting, encouraging, giving you the wisdom, giving you the guidance, sharing your testimony on what the goodness of God has done for you, because somebody needs your testimony to be delivered. Somebody needs to hear what you've been through so they can get through. And then we have my another been released, but it's talking about invest in my purpose. How many of you all are investing in your purpose? So this is a book here that you can invest in your, it's like a workbook that you can invest in your purpose and do what God has created for you to do. I do want to say, I do have a new YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my new YouTube channel at Keisha BenReleasedWay.com. Again, my new YouTube channel is Keisha BenReleasedWay.com. And if you also wanted the books, they're on www.benrelease.com. And I pray that you got a word from this, of what God has given me on our day 6 of our Get Wisdom and Get Understanding Challenge. And you all have a blessed and wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful evening. If you do like prayer, please leave a prayer request. Please inbox me. You can also go onto my website. I do take prayer requests at this time. If you all would like to pray by phone, I do pray by phone. I have a conference call number that you can call in. Just want to speak to everybody. I pray that you all have a wonderful and blessed day, blessed morning, blessed night, whatever time of day it is. You all have a blessed and wonderful day. God bless you.